Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. Today, what do we have today? We are going to be looking at a deck that is doing really well in the meta, but is actually kind of flying a little bit under the radar. Now, is this deck doing well because it is flying under the radar and not a lot of people are playing it, so most of the people playing it are actually really good at the game and it's just a good deck piloted by only really good players? Or is it actually a good deck? Only time will tell. But at the moment, this deck is actually the deck with the highest win rate in the game. And what does that mean? Honestly, at the moment, it means it has a great Sundisk matchup because Sundisk is extremely heavily played. Honestly, probably overplayed if you ask me. I think Sundisk is played way too much. I think it has like a 15% play rate or something at the moment. But yeah, I'm talking about Riven Victor. Very strong deck. Got some elusive nonsense, some quick attack, some overwhelm nonsense, little bit of burn in the deck too. The fragments and other created cards help to level up Victor really quickly. Really, really scary deck to see. So, let's go and look at the deck. Okay, so, welcome to the deck. Pretty much exactly what you would expect when you hear a Riven Victor deck. Noxus deck, if you will. Lots of ways to grow your units, and then actually a way to win the game. Ambush here is going to be a big win con. We play Nandroid in the list as well. Nandroid can just grow as well, thanks to its augment. We have so many created cards between ignitions, the fragments from all the reforged cards, Poros from Poro Cannon, and the Poros themselves are also elusive and just annoying as well. And if for some reason our unit-based game plans don't work, we have 3 Decimates, and not a lot of decks in the meta have healing outside of Aphelios. And then if our opponent tries to play some removal, we got survival skills. Pretty solid. But yeah, I think this deck is really, really strong. Mostly because of the fact that it has a strong matchup against Sundisk, but I do think it might actually have a spot in the meta. Now, why is this deck good when previously, before the balance patch, it was pretty much non-existent? Well, one, Victor got a buff. Victor no longer really being a drain on your mana every single turn that you want to play Hex Score Upgrade is huge. That and the fact that meta shifts and stuff change, and a changing landscape really will just change how decks work and how metas look. So this deck is pretty solid. So much burn in this deck, and so much elusive stuff. We're attacking from so many different angles. It's really hard for enemy decks to stop our onslaught. So let's go and talk about the cards really quick. Shouldn't take too long because the overall game plan is fairly simple in all honesty. A little hard to execute, but let's go and look at the deck and the cards individually really quick. So 3 Poro Cannons. We have a lot of discard fodder in this deck. You could even add more by playing Rider and Lost Soul. I'm not really too interested in that. We already have ignitions and fragments from our reforged units as discard fodder. Could also even discard the Hex Score from Victor as well. Plus, it is a 0 mana way to discard a survival skills. And then the Poros themselves are just 1/1 elusives, which can get some nice chip damage in, and they are created cards to buff up our augmented cards. Triple Blade Squire, mostly just here to clog up the board and give us a created card. Zonite Urchin just is here for cycling. We have a lot of, again, similar to Poro Cannon, a lot of created cards to just throw away for cards from our deck and help us cycle to find our win cons, like this one. Ambush. I've said this a lot already, but we're creating a lot of cards, so it's very easy to have added 2 or more cards to our hand in one round to give us elusive for the round. And since it's burst speed, it makes it hard for our opponent to interact. We play, for example, a lot of fragments in one turn and then give something elusive, whether it's a big ballistic bot, a Victor, a Riven, etc., and we win the game that way. Next up, Ballistic Bot itself. The card is a great win con, and it gives us discard fodder, so we're going to play all 3 of them. 3 Mystic Shots. Great card. Not much to talk about here. Solid burn spell. Okay at removing things, but it's mostly going to be, I feel, going towards face along with our Decimates and Get Excited. But there are some annoying cards you'll probably have to Mystic Shot. 3 Rune Weavers. Mostly just here for more discard fodder, but a 3/1 for 2 is decent at blocking Fearsome, so it's pretty nice. 3 Get Excited, that's 9 burn damage right there, and we have a lot of ways to just discard cards. A lot of free cards to discard is what I mean. So we're playing all 3 of these. 3 Neandroids. Again, lots of created cards, so we're getting a lot of buffs here. Most decks struggle to deal with multiple elusives, so between the Neandroids and giving something big ambush, it's going to be really hard for our opponent to deal with multiple elusives, so we play all 3 Neandroids. 3 Rivens. Pretty much Riven and Victor are key in this deck. We wouldn't really change out these champs for anything else, so 3 Rivens, and our champ spell is pretty solid. Little extra damage, +2/+0, and the Reforge is nice as well. Couple of Ruined Reckoners. You could remove this card. This card feels good though, using its Midnight Raid on, say, an Overwhelm unit, an elusive unit like a Neandroid, or a unit that was given elusive by ambush, or like I said earlier, something with Overwhelm from your fragments. So we play a couple of them. 3 Victors. Also, more on the Reckoner before I talk about Victor. If you roll Scout on Victor, you can actually get a attack by using Midnight Raid on the Scouting Victor, so that's pretty cute too, similar to actual Scout units. But yeah, 3 Victors. Sure, he's a little RNG, but you mostly care that he has Augment, and that he's helping activate things like Ambush with his summons, and he's mostly just a removal target, but if your opponent doesn't remove him, or you high roll and get a very good keyword really quickly, like Elusive, or Scout, or Challenger, you can run away with the game really fast. Last couple of cards. 3 Decimates. It's a lot of damage. Some people don't play Decimates in their own deck and play a little slower. I think Decimate's really good in this deck, though. Just watch out for Targon decks, Star Shaping decks, Healing decks, whatever you want to call them. And a couple of survival skills. I think 2 is perfect, the right number. Some people play none, some people play only 1. But I think it's the perfect number. So, that is pretty much it for the deck, though. I think it's a very strong deck. I'd love to hear your opinion on it, though. But let's get into some games really quick. Okay, Sun Disc. So this matchup is basically just a ignore. This is a nice start here. I'm actually going to keep Neandroid. Outside of Quicksand and, I guess, Right, they don't really have a good way of answering our Neandroid. I mean, Quicksand and Right are like 5 cards in that deck, 3 Rights, 2 Quicksands. But still, I like the hand. Keeping Zonite Urchin's a little iffy, but I like keeping it because I have a Ballistic Bot. Survival skills is interesting. So yeah, I think this is a good matchup for us. Turn 1 Doomkeeper, annoying, but our health doesn't matter too much. We're really just racing them. Could have actually played Zonite Urchin discarding survival skills there, but I think I'm going to need it to be discarded to save us from an Right of the Arcane. So, get in there. It's fine. Probably going to play, next turn? I don't know what I'm going to play. I think I'll just play Neandroid and play the Ignition. Yeah, I'm really glad that they did nothing this turn but draw a card. Cycle, whatever you want to call it. Really big draw there. That's actually an extremely big draw. Yeah, so they're afraid of Aftershock, which... that's fine. They can get in 2 damage. I don't care. And Ignition. And now we get to do the game plan of making a lot of big units with Augment. So I can summon Victor here, get another Augment hit. Love it. I could attack here, but I'd rather just play Victor, get another Augment. Right of the Arcane. Unraveled Earth is actually huge. The fact that they didn't hit Victor with that is really big. Got 6 points of burn here. There's no healing in that deck too, so yeah, we're looking good. They can't quicksand this turn. If I roll Overwhelm, Regen, Elusive, Tough. Tough is pretty good. Tough just gives me a free attack. I'm actually just going to send it all in. They don't have, I mean, most of them don't play Shapestone in that deck. Yeah, so I get to remove a unit here. 3 free damage on their face. Very nice. Probably going to play, that's a lot of Roiling Sands. Ooh, how much burn is that now? This is the thing you got to do with this deck, I feel. You got to keep track of all this burn. Yeah, go ahead. Hit me for 3. I don't care. And another augment unit. So what if he's vulnerable? He's getting big. Didn't even summon a Xerath. I love that. Now here's the question. I hate that, but whatever. I'll just start with this. See what I hit here. Come on. Elusive or Overwhelm? Oh, great. I got faded. Lovely. I could play this Ignition, but I think I need more cards, and I would like to get rid of this Roiling Sands before they draw another, before they draw and play Xerath, or they play, another Right. Alright, that's pretty good. Quick attack. I wish that was Overwhelm, but whatever. Ambush. Okay, okay. Let's start with this, see what I get. You might say, like, you should open attack here, streamer. I think it's better to play this first to see what I hit, and then go from there. Lifesteal. Interesting. Okay, hello, Xerath. I think I have a Get Excited in hand, right? Yeah, I do have Get Excited. So I'm not worried about them using a Right on Victor. Just gonna use this. But yeah, this is basically what the deck wants to do, is just build really big augment units and go from here. Come on, try to use it. Try to Right me. So I could ambush here. I'm just gonna do another ping here real quick. There's no way they pass again, right? Okay, that's interesting. Do they have quicksand? That feels like a quicksand. I'm not gonna play ambush yet. I don't think I have to. I'm just gonna send in everything. I doubt they're going to take the value trades. I assume they're going to block the bigger things. Or they might take value trades. I don't know. And they might not even quicksand right away because of... what's it called? I'm trying to remember the card's name that I can't remember at the moment. Okay, so it is a quicksand. I can just play ambush here to bring him down to 3. Also, that activates Faded, so it brings him down to 2, not 3. So, GG. Even if you summon a Zir, I can play... wait, I can just kill you now. I didn't realize I had 2 mana left over. Alright, GG, opponent. And that's why this deck is so good against Sundisk. Good game. Victor, so strong.
One step closer.
Well, okay. We just got done with a Sundisk player. Looks like we're gonna have another Sundisk player. Not sure I want to keep the Rune Weaver here, but I think I will because I am attacking on 2. I like this. Double Nandroid. Ballistic Bot 2 seems really strong. Yeah, this is actually a fairly good opener here. I really like this. I feel like that means I'm going to start with Ballistic Bot now on 2. Oh, wow. And a Ruined Reckoner? This is great. Unraveled Earth, that's fine. Annoying, but no problem. That kind of does mess with my Nandroids a little bit, though, but it's okay. A second bot. Interesting. Very interesting. Really? Don't want to trade here? Kind of surprised. There's no way you don't trade for my... Okay. That is a huge draw. Having the Blade Squire eat that Roiling Sand, so my Nandroid is maybe safe? Also getting rid of their last Roiling Sands. Love it. That's fine, that's nothing. So we're probably gonna just play... Next turn we're gonna only have 5 mana, so I'll probably just play like Nandroid into Ignition. I could attack in for 3. I'll do it. I assume they're gonna block here. Yeah, that is fine. Glad they didn't use the Endless Devout to pull in my 3/1, so that slows down this Restore Devout by 1 turn. Looking good. Really, though, I think this game is gonna come down to, does my Blade Squire give me a good... Do I hit the 50-50 and hit... Well, that's a problem. We're gonna just start with this. But yeah, does my Blade Squire hit Overwhelm? I hope he does. You hate Quick Attack. You hate to see it. So, summon this. And I think I'll summon another Nandroid. That's fine. And Nandroid. So can I kill him this turn? This is going to be an interesting turn here. I don't think I can kill him this turn. I think I'm going to have to wait until turn 8. So we've got what? That's a lot of damage. That changes a lot. So this is like... Oh my gosh, this is a lot of damage here. I'll just start with this. This might actually be a mistake to start with, but I kind of like this start. I'm really, really worried about another Rite of the Arcane, or not another, but a Rite of the Arcane here. Xerath is actually no problem. Azir is annoying because they still have Quicksand mana.
When life returned, we knew you had too.
So... I can play my Ballistic Bot. And then play one of the fragments and ambush here? Interesting. Could even play a couple of these fragments. Yeah, this is actually kind of a tough turn. So this is going to be +1. You'll be a 2/3. Okay, you're a 2/3 if you get shrunken. I'll give this one Quick Attack. This actually might be incorrect to do, but I'm doing it anyway. They can't Quicksand everything I have. They can only quicksand 2 of these. Oh, well, GG. They don't have quicksand. Oh, boy. All right, all right. Yordle and Arms. So, hand kind of sucks. Just got done facing a couple of Sundisk players. Now we're against Yordle and Arms. Little high on those wins, but in all honesty, probably going to lose now. Yordle and Arms is one of the reasons, like, lack of Yordle and Arms is one of the reasons why this deck, in my opinion, is so decent. Nothing on 1, no Fizz is great. But yeah, like, this deck is kind of weak to a go wide Yordle and Arms plan. We're going to just summon Rune Weaver, a 2-drop that they can summon here. I guess Bomber Twins or Boom Baboon doesn't punish us too hard. Wow, if they have nothing here, that's crazy. Really, Pokey Stick. All right, they're going to need to have Lulu? Like a Lulu Poro Cannon Flame Chompers? Wow, really? Okay, we're going to just summon Riven.
I was born in battle and raised by war.
We actually might be winning because our opponent has a awful hand here. Still, though, depending on what they do on turn 4, they could play Mayor. Mayor's really scary. But still, got the best fragment. Overwhelm fragment is probably the best fragment. +2/+0 fragment's good if we have a way to give elusive or just have an elusive. Nice, they're just passing. I'm just gonna cycle that, I feel. Could just push in 2 damage. Nah. Yeah. I'm worried about... Really, it's Yordle Captain. If they play Yordle Captain, I don't get any more pressure in, so I want to just push in an extra 2. Or 3. What do you have, like, Yordle Portal here or something? Poro Cannon? Okay. Pokey Stick? Mystic Shot? There's a lot of ways you can kill my Riven. I don't mind if she dies. I really do not care if she dies here. But yeah, I'm probably going to cycle this Blade Squire away with a Zonite Urchin. But yeah, if they play, alright, that's fine. If they play a Mystic Shot or Pokey Stick killing Riven into... Yeah, it sucks. Into Yordle Captain or even Mayor, I'm in trouble. Really needed a Victor or something. Yeah, this is... Didn't draw any ballistic bots. That kind of sucks. I'm going to do this mostly so I can have more discard fodder. Survival skills. Okay, I need to keep my other Poro Cannon now for survival skills. But yeah, I'm just cycling here because I really need to find a Victor. Yeah, we'll just pass. We won't Mystic Shot this. No need to. Decimate's not bad. Not bad at all. Will I summon this Poro? Maybe. Probably, in all honesty. If they pass, then we pass. Free turn. Okay. Scrap heap, whatever. No problem. The Challenger Mecha Yordle's not a problem either. At least they have no Lulu. Alright, their own Zonite Urchin. Go ahead. That's what I was afraid of. Yep. So I can Mystic Shot the Chompers. So they don't have a, if I Mystic Shot the Chompers, they don't have a Challenger to lower the amount of units on my board. Kind of like that. Just gonna play the Poro now. Alright, come on, Victor. Really need that Victor. Something big here. All right, we got him. That's huge. Give me, elusive or regen. I'd love elusive. Okay, that's good that they're not trying to kill Victor. All right, elusive. Come on, elusive. Really want that elusive. I got scout. That'd be good. If I had... How you looking? 2 out of 7? Yeah, you're really far from leveling. This Yordle in Arms is gonna kill me. Like, they just play another Poro and play Yordle in Arms. Pokey Stick. Really hate that. That's 3 Pokey Sticks, and each Pokey Stick did really well. That's huge. 2 cars ahead of me. It's like, I can do this. And now I can do this and summon the 2 Poros, and that's like 12 overwhelm scouting damage. I do kind of like this play. All right, they're chumping here. That's good. They're just trying to minimize the damage. Love it. I assume the 3-2 will block now. And I'm even going to attack in with... You know what? I'm sending in everything. I've got to decimate. I'm just sending it all in. This feels like they were setting up Yordle in Arms, so I'm just sending in everything I can. If I lower the amount of units on their board, their Yordle in Arms is much, much worse. So what wins here if they do this? No top deck will win me the game. Get Excited will set them... Okay, so Get Excited is a great draw. I can set him to 3 and then kill him the turn after next turn. Alright, this is good. This is good. Wait, no, I get a fragment. Yes. Okay, okay. So if I draw Get Excited, I win. They play Yordle in Arms. I play Decimate into Get Excited. Love it. Oh, and I would have gotten the Hex Core anyway. Alright, Nyandroid. Yordle in Arms is +4/+4. That's 15 from the Poros. I might have to... Yeah, let's just Hex Core now, I guess. Lifesteal doesn't really do much here, because if they do play Yordle in Arms, they'll just pull in Victor first. It's cute, though. I guess. Yordle in Arms? Get Excited. Okay, okay. Summon Nyandroid. Really just need that one extra burn. Nice. Very nice. We'll just play this now. Alright, come on. Decimate. Come on, Get Excited. That's 5 hits. 5 hits win the game right now. Interesting. I already played an Overwhelm Fragment, so you're a Scout Fragment? Or not a Scout Fragment, you're the plus damage Fragment. But it will give me the Blade, and I can Blade up the Nyandroid. I'm gonna give Quick Attack to my Poro. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna... They played every Pokestick, so only another Get Excited as they're out here. Or I guess technically 2 Mystic Shots. Or a defensive Yordle in Arms. Yeah, defensive Yordle in Arms is actually an out for them. Well, no, it would bring them down to 1. Alright, let's see what they got here. GG? Yep, they had another Get Excited, discarding Lulu. Okay, if that's a Yordle in arms, am I dead? Okay, I just need to survive this turn. I think I've won, because even if that is Yordle in arms, I think I survive here, right? No, I'm exactly dead. Damn. That was close, though. You hate to see it, but whatever. I feel so bad, too, drawing to Get Excited. I don't even know what this is. All right. Akshan. What's it called? Akshan Ahri? Do I even want to keep Victor? I don't know. Victor's a little slow here if they're playing Ahri. I'm going to assume this is like some elusive pile, so I can't really get an elusive win con. Not bad to draw Victor again, though, after I found some early game. Pretty good start, though. Pretty good start. So, turn 2, Runeweaver. I'm just trying to figure out what they're playing. I'm like...
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
Okay. Is this some kind of infinite combo? Wait, yeah, this is what that is. Akshan, Ahri. They're gonna do, like, some promising future shenanigans here. That's whatever. And then use Zephyr Sage or whatever, or maybe Solitary Monk and hold me hostage. Yeah, so we're gonna have to kill him fast. Thankfully, that is what this deck likes to do. We can kill him quickly. With Victor and Ruined Reckoner, we can get some nice... That's also a really big draw. They are playing things like Homecoming, though, so that's going to be annoying. Time in a bottles, whatever. But yeah, so this deck... I haven't seen this deck in a while. Last time I saw it, though, it was playing Zillion Action. I haven't seen the Ahri version, but... Yeah, seeing that time in a bottle really makes me know exactly what they're playing now. I could attack in with Victor, but I think that would be incorrect. I assume, yep. They play Absolver in that deck and Twin sometimes, so I don't want to just send in Victor to die to a 3/3. Wow, really? You just took 5. Okay. Alright, so bad news? Action leveled. Good news? We drew a Riven. Is that good news? Hopefully they don't find like a concussive palm or anything. Give me elusive. Elusive or overwhelm. Sonic Wave, they're gonna kill my Neandroid, I assume. I don't need Zonite Urchin anymore. But everything else is pretty solid, except for maybe the No, let's get rid of the Urchin. I know, I said it earlier, I know they have Absolvers and Twins, but I'm still going to do this. They could also just have Nopify, maybe a Recall here. Okay, that's fine. That is very, very fine. And Hex Core. Come on, Elusive. Please. They also got to be really careful now. They haven't promised up Warlord's Horde. They need a promising future soon. And they just went below... quick attack, hello. They went below 4, so they can't promise a future now. I'm a little afraid of Quicksand, too. Maybe that's why they're playing this deck, because of Quicksand buff. Curators, whatever. Let's play Riven. I want to try and find a Overwhelm fragment here. If I can find Overwhelm, I think I win. Before you say it, I know I have Ambush, Ruined Reckoner play. Resonating Strike. That's just to advance that. Sure, no problem. All right. I might just play like ambush, like start with an ambush and then attack in with my 2 elusives then. Maybe. Could be an option here. Little weak to quicksand though if I do that. Okay, I did get the overwhelm one. I'm gonna not play around. Ooh. We're gonna just start with a hex core. I got Challenger. Does that help? Promising Future. Rite of Calling, and this got popped. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Without pause.
Why am I not attacking in with everything?
Their treat will be
Fly to them on broken wings.
Yeah, we should just attack in with everything here. For the, we're doing this for the augment triggers. And GG.
At last, a way forward.
All right, so welcome back to the deck. Played 4 games with the deck. 3 wins, 1 loss. We went against Sundisk twice, a Fizz, Lulu, Yordle, and Arms, and the 4th deck we went against was some Mimi, Akshan, Ahri, infinite combo kind of deck. But we put on too much pressure for them. They couldn't actually set up their infinite combo. We crushed the Sundisk deck twice. Because that's what this deck is built to do, really. We're meant to be crushing Sundisk decks. Yordle and Arms, pretty bad matchup for us, but it still went... It almost went our way, and in all honesty, I feel like I could have won the Yordle and Arms if I was more skilled with this deck. I'll be honest with you, I am not that good with this deck. I don't think I play this deck well. But the fact that I still almost won, it came down to the last turn, basically, and it was very close. Really, in my opinion, goes to show just how strong this deck is. So yeah, I think the deck is strong. Just avoid decks that have healing, and to a lesser extent, decks that have freeze. Like outside of what, Targon's Peak, freeze isn't even that popular anymore, so it's not that bad. But yeah, watch out for Aphelios, and watch out for just Targon in general, and you'll be fine. This deck's great. Definitely a little bit of a learning curve, I would say. But you can snipe people and just blast them for a lot of damage. I've had games where I've dealt like 18 damage, 19 damage, even 20 damage in one turn with a big leveled up Victor and an ambush. Like I've had games where I've had a Victor and then I ambushed him to give him elusive, and then I played Ruined Reckoner to strike again. Sadly, we never got to play Ruined Reckoner any of those games, but yeah, it's whatever. Ruined Reckoner is more for the slower decks, the control decks, for when they go below certain mana threshold where they're like, okay, they don't have vengeance mana, they don't have a stun mana, etc., and then we punish them by pushing in a lot of damage. So yeah, great deck. Definitely a lot of cards you can mess around with this deck. I've even seen people playing Jay Medarda in this deck, so there is a lot of options to customize your personal list with. But I highly recommend this deck if you're looking, especially if you're running into a lot of Sundisk and think Sundisk is really strong and you just want to bully Sundisk players. This is the deck for you. This deck eats up Sundisk decks like it's nothing. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your opinion on the deck. Do you think the deck is actually strong, or do you think it's mostly just looking good because it's answering Sundisk so well? Leave your thoughts down below. And if you guys just enjoy the video in general, I'd love it if you could leave a like or a comment down below as well. Always helps me on the channel out. And if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, you can go and check me out over on Twitch TV. And if you want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra, content, you can always subscribe to the channel as well. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all again once more for watching this video. And until I see you guys in the next one, bye.